You know how we do. We'll see you on the air. Peace.
Attention all musicians, bands, associations, clubs, and organizations that represent collective styles of music across Canada. Now is the time to rebuild our collective music nation genres like hip-hop, R&B, jazz, soul, reggae, gospel, and more united. The Collective Music Nation is a non-profit organization committed to the development of collective music. Free memberships are available now. The Collective Music Nation. One voice, strength in unity.
Core Platinum, an organization where Indigenous and Black business owners can network, promote, and grow their business. Join their ever-growing Core Platinum website and be seen by customers everywhere. Plus, win jobs posted by interested customers. Looking for a reliable contractor or service? Use Core Platinum's platform to find service vendors, submit service requests, earn referral points, and more. Core Platinum. Sign up is free. Sign up now at mycpg.ca. That's mycpg.ca.
Hey there, this is Gina P. letting you know Thursday, July 28th, I'll be performing live on stage with Omar Lunan and The Recipe, Playlists and Pagers Volume 1, presented by Hughes Room Live at 3030 Dundas Street, West Toronto. Tickets are on sale now. Visit hughesroomlive.com to grab yours today. Come party with us. You don't want to miss this show. See you there.
You're listening to iLive Radio, changing the way you listen to radio. iLive Radio.
The number one hit music station.
You have now reached your destination. Welcome to the EIP Lounge. Everyday, interesting people.
Yo, what up, EIP family? Tonight is a good night. You know what it is. It's your boy, Rooms.
It's your girl, Miss Jareen, and we have one of our guest hosts available and ready.
I don't know about host, but one of our guests that's been here from time to time, but she's one of the best ones here.
We'll call her a guest host.
Okay.
Miss Matix. Miss Matix Brown.
Big up. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for having me on once again tonight.
Thank you.
Manners and respect.
Definitely. And we have to give a big shout out to our boy again, Mr. I Am, who's not in the building, but, you know, whenever he comes, and that's not good. So he's probably making a lot of money. So
I know.
remember to sponsor us, you know. We gotta stop. But before we get into our show, we want to give a big shout out. I guess you could say too. I want to say our new photographer, but
yes.
He did really good shoots and photos and videos of us during the weekend. His name is Mujtabi, Imal, and you can go check him out at elitepixels.ca. But no, he's really good.
He's really good.
And his wife came as well too, and that was a good great team, power couple, the whole work. So guys, please, if you're looking for a photographer or a videographer, please look them up. They're good. They're great.
Yeah,
I like them.
They're good. I hope they're listening.
It's a good vibe.
They work
definitely
well.
a good vibe. So, look who it is. We have our boy in the building again. You know, Gems in the building.
What's going on?
So let's get into it. So go ahead.
All right. So, you know, time to time. Actually, I should ask you this. When I was looking about the questions that we get on the EIP page, do you have fans on your page?
I do.
Do you? You get fans?
I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. But
so you get messages from fans?
I do. I do.
Okay, because I get messages from fans.
You get messages from fans?
I do,
but
I just don't respond. I only respond to the female messages.
So why not the male?
Because I feel like the male messages are looking like the male fans are looking for something.
So
I don't respond.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
Is that wrong?
No.
Is that wrong?
There's nothing wrong with that. If the
males
are
looking for
something, well, yes, there's something wrong with that. You should respond.
But why?
Why not?
Like you can tell when someone's messaging you and it's not just a, hey, how you doing? Hope you're good.
So right? it's more. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Am I wrong, Matix, to not respond?
It's dangerous if you respond because then they think you like them.
Right.
So not trying to say hi and what's up to you 17 times a day. I got shit to do.
Right. That's exactly what it is.
Stay out my inbox.
Because soon as you open that door, it's like, a tsunami.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, she answered. Like I have messages in there from a long time. I just,
and it takes so much of your energy. Now you have to talk to this person and coddle them. They're going to message you at 4 a.m. and it's just stupid. Get out my inbox.
For no reason.
Wow. If someone's trying to message me, like a fan or whoever it is, if it's a female, I'll be like, yo, what's up? And if they want to message me at 4 a.m. or whatever, I'll be like, I'm sleeping. Well, I was about to say, I won't let her respond, but I will respond. Be like, I'm sleeping, but please, you can send me money to this and this and this and that.
That's what you're doing?
Hey.
It's not the same.
If they want something, then I want something too. What do you mean it's not the same?
It's not the same.
Oh,
so a female will big you up or she'll be like, yo, I really like what you posted or you look so cute. A guy will inbox you with ulterior motives. We don't
all
want
the time.
That. We see right through it.
Right through it. Right through it. So I just don't respond.
I don't,
and some of them are persistent.
I don't understand why you feel like that's all guys.
That's majority of the guys. That's why you're reaching out.
No, it's all guys in the inbox.
Yeah, in the inbox, in the DMs. I'm telling you. Like, there's no other reason. Like, why are you messaging me? If I'm doing a good job, put it underneath the post. Hey, good job. Why do you have to message me and tell me good job?
So you don't want a dinner? You don't want a free dinner?
No, I can get free dinner from who I want a free dinner from.
So I for the $40 dinner.
You know what I mean? But as like talk about the messages, we also do sometimes get some good messages.
Definitely.
We get some good questions from our listeners, asking us to talk about certain topics, asking us about our views on certain things. Sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's what? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just decided tonight we're gonna answer some of those questions.
Yes.
It's an EIP answer night. So what should I start off with? Something fun or something serious?
Something fun.
Something fun? Okay. So I'm going to start with a fun one. Okay. So someone asked the group, so there's 4 of us here right now. And they asked, let me just pull it up here. All right. Are you guys ready?
Ready.
So for the fellas.
I like
and I hate the words that this person used, but I'm going to read it like how they wrote it. Fellas, smash, breed, or wife.
What? I love it.
And your 3 choices are Meg Thee Stallion, Queen Latifah, or Lil' Kim.
Damn.
Okay.
And then you know what, Matix, while they answer, I'll give you what they asked the ladies.
You know what? You know what?
They give me something different?
No. You know what? It's because I know who sent that in, right? And I was like, okay, hold on. I need to reach out to this person and see why they picked
Megan,
them,
Queen,
right? But then what that person told me, which I'm like, okay, and sure, is that he wanted to do sorry, I guess I give that away, but he wanted to do I guess female rappers in different
genres,
kind of not genres, but like
80s,
like
90s,
80s, right, kind of thing, right?
But she's 20, like she's 20, bro.
Now think about it, like yes, he could have picked different ones, but I think he was just like, this is fun, go ahead. So out of those 3, Jem. What was it? Smash? Breed?
Why breed? But anyways, breed, because obviously they're horses.
And when we said breed, they mean like...
Get pregnant, for those who don't understand.
Why?
So why can't you guys answer?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go. Let me hear you, Rooms.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Was it Megan Thee Stallion?
Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Queen Latifah.
Right.
Or Lil' Kim.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Lil' Kim.
I feel like I know the answer already.
No, Lil' Kim definitely not wifey. I'll be honest. Okay. Wow. Okay, so Queen Latifah will be wife.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Lil Kim's smash, and then Meg Stallion Breed.
Really? That's what I figured you would say.
Yeah.
I figured you would say. What about you, James?
I'll probably do that.
Wow. Gosh. Please don't hold me to this, people. Please. Queen Latifah is going to be the wife, even though I'll make her start loving men again. So, you know.
Oh, that's right. Forget all about that too.
That's why I say when they said it, I was like,
okay.
Really? When you think about it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, but UNITY has to be Latifah. I have like you know
That's
what I mean?
it. That's
okay.
it. Shoot, I can't breed Megan, yo. I'm sorry.
Really? You gonna breed Lil Kim over Megan?
Yo, Megan looks
like a dude. She is tough.
Tough back.
Yeah, but
it's not even that. You know what it is?
My thing is, I don't know what I'm going to get from Kim.
That's my problem. At least some money. Huh? At least some money.
Listen, I don't know what I'm going to get from Kim. So what
you don't know if Kim is even Kim again.
Right.
Well, so, yeah, but then you got to look at Megan. Is Megan even Megan?
Yeah.
Some people say Megan looks like a dude.
If that's what they wanted.
So Megan, so you would smash Megan, I guess, to find out.
I don't even want to smash Megan.
Listen, we're trying to answer our fans.
I'm just gonna breed and smash Kim.
So I guess it's smash Megan, breed Kim, and wife Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah, I got a wife Queen.
Okay. Well, Matix, the question for the ladies.
Like, oh gosh, pick some better women. Like, what about Foxy, man?
No.
So ladies, smash, breed, or hubby. And our choices are R. Kelly,
Rotten,
Gerald Levert, and D'Angelo.
Yo, these things are messed up right now.
Whoa! You got better selections than the
pedophilia crew,
right?
You guys had proper characters. This is wrong.
Who got proper characters?
It seems like this is what R&B. We got rappers and you got R&B. Right?
Gerald Levert. One is in jail, one's dead, and no.
And we don't know where D'Angelo is. D'Angelo's still a sing Brown Sugar Baby.
That's right.
Well, Matix, who you? Let's go. We want to hear. Go ahead.
Okay, like the possibilities.
Yo, just go with it, man. If I had to go with it, you go with it too.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to smash R. Kelly because I need to know what's up.
Right? Okay, I agree.
So I'm smashing him up. Okay.
I agree.
I'm gonna husband up D'Angelo because he knows how it feels. Okay.
You sure? You sure?
And Gerald Levert can breed me because he can afford the pom pom pension.
Pom pom pension. Pom pom and cocky pension. It's a thing. All right. So for me, I'm gonna smash R. Kelly. I'm gonna hubby Gerald Levert. I just feel like
I think so. I think
he's a bit older, and and then I would breed for D'Angelo. He probably won't be around. I'll probably be a single mom. Most definitely, I'd be a single mom, but I would breed D'Angelo. Okay. That was an interesting question. Mm-hmm. Interesting question. All right. So there was another question. This one's a bit more serious. Actually, I'm going to pull up our post that we did just so I can get it. So somebody reached out. They actually reached out to my personal page, and they were saying, they were wondering if we can speak on this topic, and it's sensitive, and it's about miscarriage and fertility in the Black community.
Okay.
And I mean, I know that's like a whole show on its own, right. But I just wanted to know, hopefully she's listening and she can just hear us maybe give like our thoughts on it quickly.
Right.
I know for myself, a little bit of self-disclosure. That's a situation I went through myself. Funny that Matix is on here tonight because Matix was, I had a stillborn daughter and Matix was at the funeral. And we were young. Do you remember?
how can I forget that?
Yeah, we were young.
So it's a lot.
Yeah, we were young. She was there. And I think having the support of my friends is what really, really helped. You know what I mean? Like knowing that they were there. I think it's something that's bonded us throughout these years. Okay. Because I can remember that, that day at the burial plot, and I can remember all the faces that were there. You know what I mean? Wow. And I'm still friends with all those faces, because they were there to support me in that time. It definitely is something hard to talk about, but it happens. Mm-hmm. We already know that we don't get the best health care. You know what I mean? Again, a whole topic for another show. So these things happen a lot more in our community than it does in others. Right. I just think, and for this young lady, I know it happened to her a few times, right? So
I don't want to go too much in details about it, but like what?
Miscarriage. Okay. For her or for myself?
No. If it's miscarriage, is it something where, how should I say? It's more like, is it once you have one, like you're afraid there might be more, or there was more, and it's just like, what are we doing? What am I doing?
For myself, I had the one miscarriage, and I ended up pregnant 2 years later. I had my oldest 2 years later. So, but after that, because of what happened, all my children are born early. Right. So because I'm high risk, whatever. But I mean that fear is always there. Once that happens, you always have that fear. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There's a lot of emotions that come with it. There's a lot of emotions within the relationship that you have with that other person, because a lot of men I found sometimes don't know how to react to that situation, or they react differently, I should say. Right. Not they don't know how to react. They react differently in a way that we women don't understand. You know what I mean? So being older now, I can understand like the reactions were there. It's just different, right? Right. But at that time, you're kind of like, why aren't you reacting like me? You know what I mean? Right. Why aren't you like devastated like me? Why aren't you? It's just reaction differently from men to women, and going through that. So definitely it's a topic I think I want to talk about one time. We will. On the show.
Definitely.
Again, shout out to Matix.
Yes, Matix. It's the same way that...
Jareen, I just want to say, you're so brave for sharing your aspect of your story and your experience. And there's so much complications and intricacy of women's fertility, childbirth, choosing not to have children, having one child, having 10 child, all those things in between. Right. Women really feel the brunt of expectations and cultural, pressure to be a certain way. And it's so individualistic and it affects us to the core, even if it didn't happen to us. Right.
Right. I remember you guys crying with me. Like it was a whole thing. Yeah. And I think that's why we'll be friends for life,
Yeah. Well, I love you, girl. And it's so brave of you to share that with all your listeners and with the general public, and just be open so other women can come and say, yes, this happened and I'm still here. I'm living my life.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. So yes, definitely we'll do that show. Yeah. We'll do that show again. So that was one of the questions. So another question someone sent me was to the panel. They were asking each one of us, right? So they were saying, Jareen, what do you look for in a man? They actually questioned out Gems, what do you look for in a woman? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to pose that question to Matix also. What do you look for in a man? And you, young man, can't look for nothing because you found it already, Rooms. Right. But what were you looking for in a woman?
That's fair. So let's direct this question to you and Gems, and then we could go back to Matix and Rooms.
You can start with Matix.
Okay, Matix, go ahead.
Okay, so the ideal man to me is someone who is emotionally intelligent, understands how to treat people in general. I really, really appreciate manners and chivalry and being able to go into different rooms and different social environments and succeed. Money has nothing to do with any of it, but you can't be a Dusty.
Right.
Hey, no. So when he said stop. You heard
Magic,
money?
Yo, Magic, you're different. You just can't be a Dusty.
Like I said.
I should say elaborate.
Someone who is hardworking and kind. Those are my requirements.
Okay.
Was that your requirements, like from young till now, or did it change over?
Absolutely changed. So I used to date Dusties hardcore, right? So I have a Dusty PhD. Like I know everything about Dusty. So I avoid that to live a nice life.
Yes. Yeah.
We should put in simple terms what Dusty is. What is the meaning of Dusty?
You know
hey,
what
this
Dusty
is Emily King, and you're listening to iLive.
You know what Dusty is. What's Dusty?
I know what Dusty is, but for our
for our listeners, Matix, what is Dusty?
Okay, so just all around dust. Like you don't have ambition. You want to, have your way, be wrong and strong. You don't think reading a book is like efficient. I don't care what book you read. Can you read your car manual? Can you read the TikTok captions? Can you do something? Like, I don't care about that. My standards are pretty neutral, but you can't be a Dusty. You can't kite checks. Mm-hmm. You can't, go to Money Mart and not pay them and give them my phone number as a reference.
So growing up in Hamilton, there's a lot of Dusties.
But
so you just can't do Dusty things. You can't. It's just so complicated.
Yeah.
Fair. So for our listeners, it seemed like what she really want to get down to is a waste youth or waste man.
Yes. But we are raising the word Dusty.
Right?
It's a waste youth. It's just, we can't deal with it. And there's so many different varieties. It's just appalling.
Fair. So gems is gems.
No.
It has to go. We already have a woman that talks, so we'll go to Manny. You want me to go?
No, you don't need to go. You're last.
Okay.
Let Jareen go.
All right. So for myself, I definitely look for security and safety is a big thing for me in all the alleys, financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. In all of those things, I must feel safe and secure. And I feel like someone who knows how to lead properly. You know what I mean?
What do you
Because
mean?
Someone who knows how to lead me and my family properly. The key word is properly, because a lot of men don't know how to lead.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what do you mean properly?
Will always have the best intentions for me and my family. So on whatever path we're going in through life, it's going to lead us to somewhere good. You know what I mean?
Wrong.
And if he sees that path maybe is wrong or it's not what he thought it was, he's smart enough to know, all right, I got to divert and do something different.
I'm not saying wrong
about
him. I'm saying wrong about you.
What do you mean?
Because my thing is, what happened if that man is trying to lead, do the right thing, and you don't really kind of like where it's going? Even though he has the best intention, he's trying to bring you to where,
because
and then
if I'm smart enough,
and then he's going to be like,
if I'm smart enough, I'm trusting him.
Okay.
That means I'm not trusting him. That means I don't believe in him. So it has to be someone I can believe in. That even when, listen, your mom says it best, right? I can drive, but I let Edward drive, right? I let your dad drive.
Right.
Auntie Netta can't do it. She just lets your dad do it, right?
Fair.
So I know how to do it. I just want to allow someone else to do it and do it properly. And like I said, if I'm trusting that person, I'm trusting that I might be like, all right, babes, I don't know about this. And we have that conversation and he's man enough to be like, all right, let me take another look at this. Or
if he comes and he's just like, yo, just trust me. I got you. Even though you're like, I don't know. He's like, trust
then
me.
I'm trusting him.
Okay.
Then I'm trusting him. And then with all of that comes
growth.
If it's a whole heap of growth. It's a whole heap of growth.
That's growth from your friend. No,
that's a whole heap of growth. But with that comes, someone who's leading properly will not allow me to not have mistrust, or will not allow me to have mistrust, and will be loyal, will be kind, and all those things come along with being a good leader or a good man or a good head of a household. Fair. So those are things that are very important. And of course, I'm gonna have to look good, because if I'm not look good, then that can't be a thing.
Is that part of the dusty?
Yes, it can't look dusty. If he looks dusty, that can't work.
Why?
And we look from head to toe.
So what would you pick? Sorry, I don't want to go too much in depth, but what would you pick? Would you pick looks, or would you pick what you just said before?
All of it goes hand in hand, because I'm not following you if you don't look good. If you don't look good, I'm not following you. You know what I mean? So obviously there has to be some physical, attraction to it. Yes, fair.
Gems.
All right.
What do you look for in a mate? Where
do we start?
Where does he start? I mean, it's gonna take a long.
Man, I was about to say, you didn't think about this well.
Nah, brother. That's why I said let them go. Let them go.
What do you look for?
It's gotta be a little bit of looks. No, we're gonna start with some looks.
Okay.
I gotta be able to wake up to you in the morning.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. Hold on.
I'm just saying.
So let me rewind. Let me throw that in there. So when you said looks, are you talking about natural beauty or looks where, like, okay, they put on a full head of makeup, the whole works? Because
no makeup. We're talking about natural looks.
Okay, natural looks. Okay,
I know they like to put on the foundation, and but we don't want to make sure that it paints on. When you're sleeping, they paint their makeup on you.
So you tell me you don't want the what's the episode in Will Smith where she's like sitting
in the basement on a tricycle, girl getting on my nerves. Yeah, with the earthquake.
Like here's the eyelashes. Here's my hair.
We don't need that. It's not needed. Fair. It's not needed.
Which is a lie, because you guys like it. But anyways, go ahead.
Once again.
Yeah, because it's such a lie. But go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, that's a lie. But go ahead. Go ahead. I don't want to interrupt you.
Is natural beauty. I like natural beauty.
Hold on.
At the end of the day, love natural beauty.
You don't.
But we do, though.
Hold on.
If you don't have it, same thing how you guys said dusty kind of. If you don't have natural beauty, then
it's so funny that when we talk about natural looks, and that's what we want to actually take home a lot of times, it's a natural look. It's okay if they want to wear a 1-2 foundation or 1-2 makeup every so often, but they don't need to gunk themselves in it. And I think that's where they don't understand the difference.
Oh,
see what I'm saying?
The extra you don't like.
Oh, it's actually a lot of females do. Y'all, a lot of you, not all, but a lot of you will gunk that shit on your face.
Oh, yeah.
Gunk that, all that stuff.
Yo, you can't complain because,
it's facts.
It is facts.
It's facts.
I saw something.
Super facts, actually. It's super facts.
So what are you talking about?
I'm glad you're talking about it, because these girls really just dip them face in paint and then come back up and go on the road.
Have you seen TikTok?
Yo, I was about to mention
and you
that.
saw how
I saw like 3. I don't want to say just because it's just out there. It was just 3 African Americans or whatever.
She's ugly as fuck.
But that's a filter they use on their face.
Okay, filter or not?
And then she does her makeup.
Filter not, because I seen it before. It was literally.
But wait, before you go into that, Jem just Jedi mind tricks you. He's trying to get away from answering the question.
He's not.
Okay. Okay, sorry. I thought he was trying to.
I'm not done with that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that whole cake on thing. I do believe it.
Yeah.
I do see it.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right, so continue.
So looks. What are you pressuring the dude for?
So I want to know.
Because we're ready for fights.
Everybody thinks it's fight night. It's not Friday. But
so looks.
So of course, there's got to be some natural looks into that. Hopefully her body is real too. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not into too much of that BBL stuff, and it is what it is, but that's not my. So you look, but it's not something I would take home and keep. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is.
So we touched on the terms of natural. So I'm thinking natural all over. So
okay, cool.
You know what I mean? So I'll say natural.
Okay.
When you said natural,
you're thinking natural all over. Some people don't know, right? So it's
fair.
Yo,
That's it.
No, she gotta have her head on her body. Like, you know what I mean? Gotta be respectful. Mm-hmm. Like,
I like that. So elaborate a little bit on that respectful part.
So I don't search for love.
Interesting.
Right? Because a lot of females, a lot of women fall in and out of love like it's no tomorrow.
Okay.
They love you today, they hate you tomorrow. But if they respect you, they're forever going to respect you for the rest of their life. And respect is something hard for them to give. They can always love, they love their enemy.
Right.
Like, it's just, I don't know what it is with a lot of women. Most women, they'll love you, but they'll fuck your best friend, which I don't get. So they can't really love you. Mm-hmm. If they respect you, they're not going to really fuck your best friend.
Right. Right.
See what I'm saying?
So respect.
Respect.
Huge.
Loyalty.
Honor.
Not pride. People get it twisted. They're not the same.
They're not.
They're definitely not.
That.
A lot of people think they're the same, but they're not.
Okay.
Down to earth. Not argumentative. I'm not looking. You're not like I don't. I'm not saying
a whole leap of list, guy.
It's not a whole leap of It's hopeless something that. So there's a lot of things that. And this is what I feel. I'm not saying this is factual. It's what I feel. So it's my opinion.
Right.
Like I feel like a lot of our women are not taught how to be a wife. They're not taught that.
Okay.
So if you're not taught something, how do you know how to become that? And I say that only so if I'm looking for something, that means I feel like I'm going to have to teach something that they should already know, but they haven't learned from their mother or in somewhere in their house, like somebody
they're trying to learn. So if they didn't get that upbringing or someone teaching them or how to become a good wife, why would they just okay, you know what? Like, here I am. I'm going to try. I want to learn. I want to do whatever. Do you have the patience to let them do what they need to do?
That's the key. That's what it is right there. It's do I have the patience? Do I have the time?
Right.
Right. As men get older, as I'm getting older. No, I'm just saying as general. Like as I'm getting older, sometimes I have the patience. Sometimes I don't.
Okay.
Because I really have no time for certain things. Okay. As in my situation that I have to deal with. Certain things I don't have time or situations for because I got to get certain things done, and that's what it is.
So we got looks, natural beauty, honor, loyalty,
20 other things.
Wow.
Okay. It wasn't 20 other things.
Was that you, Matrix, laughing?
I heard 20 other things, but it's not 20 other things. It's just that when you point out certain things.
Right.
And I forgot to add for myself.
Wow.
Sorry.
Just trying to feed off of Jim?
remembered.
And then you're going to be like, yeah, I forgot to add?
No, it's just something that I remembered.
You can't piggyback. I don't like it. No, you're not.
There's something that I know.
That's the reason why I let them go first.
Right. I remember. There's something I remembered because I seen a video for it, and I was like, I feel like this man was in my head because this is something I say all the time. Right. And another thing for me, one last thing.
Right.
Any man that I'm with has to allow me to be in my feminine glory. And meaning, as a female, as a nurturing female, you have to allow me to be nurturing and you have to allow me to be feminine. The minute I feel like I have to start to be hard,
right,
then that's like, I start to feel like a man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if I'm like caring for you, you know what I mean? Allow me to care for you. So with that comes with the, hey, did you eat? Hey, are you okay? Hey, like allow me to do those things.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
What man doesn't allow that?
Some don't. Some will be, some will give you a bit of pushback, and then it's like, but that's like who I am.
But see, if it's
not even if it's too much, just regular. They will give you some pushback.
No. I honestly, I'm not even going to lie to you, Mystery. I don't know any man who will push you back and feel if you're just like that. Yo, babe, you good? Yo, let me feed you. Let me hold you down.
I'm telling you.
Come on, no.
And they will push
if it's
back.
every 2 seconds, and then you're ringing up your phone, be like that. Yo, babe, I just feed you an hour ago. I'm calling you. You good? You're hungry? Okay, hang up the phone. Call next 20 minutes. Yo, babe, where you at?
You know some men who are like that, right? That won't allow you to be in your feminine glory.
Men who won't let you in. Like,
yes,
you try to nurture them, you try to cater to them and meet their needs,
right?
As a man,
right?
And they emotionally put up the wall, so it's impossible to do.
Thank you. Can you hit the button? Hit that button.
Hold on.
That's what it is. Hit it again.
Hold on.
You only get a little bit.
Hold on.
Hit it. Thank you.
Hold on. You notice how Matthew came to her rescue? She was sinking in, and that's what a lot of women do.
Because I just need a confirmation. I just need a confirmation of what I'm saying.
Hold on.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying. You see how Maddie came to her rescue? Like, I'm here to save her.
Because she knows. Because she knows what I'm saying. She knows. She knows.
But I don't think you listened to what Room said.
Anyhow, Rooms, what's your list?
But I just said it though. Well, I didn't just say my list, but what I'm saying is that no man I know out there would not be like, yo, or push back to be like, yo, listen.
No, but like,
my babe is being a babe.
But like how she said it, some men don't want to let you in, but they want you to be that woman. That makes sense?
What do you mean?
How does that make sense?
But that's what I'm trying to explain to you.
No,
I'm just
but
like,
it does happen. No, but it does happen. They want you to be this. They want you to be that. They want you to show this. And then when you show it, they don't want to let you in. So then it's like, all right.
No.
Why do I need you then? Now I'm a dude. I don't need you. I'm a dude. I can do everything for myself. Why do I want a man in my life then?
And you know what? I strongly believe in this because someone said this. I don't know if it's I wouldn't say a therapist or whatever, but someone really said that once you go in a relationship or marriage or whatever the whole works, right? At first, it's like what brought you guys together. It's whatever you guys do or did or whatever brought you guys together. Now, when you put that title of the marriage, friendship, relationship, whatever it is, it's like the woman wants the man to change and doesn't change, and the man wants the woman as the woman is and the woman change. So how's that possible?
I don't think that's real. I don't think that's how it really happens.
But it does. But it does though.
Of how it happens.
Happens all the time.
Happens all the time because
do what they're gonna do.
Okay, so my thing is, Matrix, as you and Dream were saying, it's like once you got into that relationship where you know that person before, where that person was letting you in, a thugger, whatever, the feeling of dusty, the whole works.
Part of the dusty flex, yeah.
Okay, part of the dusty flex. So it's almost like you know what you got yourself into, in a sense. I don't want to kind of back, I think we did this like 3-4 shows ago kind of thing, but I'm just saying it's just like, you know what you got yourself into, and then it's like once you're in there, it's just like you want to change this dude, be like, oh, you're not letting me in, you don't want me to be a girl.
No.
From jump,
I'm gonna can I play what the guy said? Let me just play this quickly.
For too long, she's going to naturally.
Okay.
Feminine woman is in discomfort for too long, she's going to naturally become masculine. This is the body's survival mechanism. If you're a man, your environment needs to be comfortable because femininity cannot thrive in discomfort. Masculinity can. Femininity can thrive like that. A woman who's anxious too long or uncomfortable too long, and her body's going to make her more masculine so she can survive and defend herself. So if you're in a situation where you've seen your feminine woman turn masculine, she's not comfortable, bro. You have to have the skills to comfort and be comforting. You see what I'm saying?
And a lot of men don't.
So I don't understand that. The only reason why I say I don't understand because I'm going off your guys' question where you're just like, yo, like, let the woman be a woman, right, and comfort the man. And I'm saying, I don't know anybody out there to be like, yo, let me push you away because, yo,
it's
you want to
because they're emotionally unavailable. There's a lot of emotionally unavailable men out there. That no matter what they tell you, that's what they may want. That wall is up so high that it's almost impenetrable. All right, a lot of unemotional or unemotionally available men. There's a lot of them out there.
I'm going to touch on what you said, bro. I'm going to touch on what you said. Go ahead. You said something earlier. You said, well, there's no man that's going to not allow a woman to be a woman or be in their feminine ways. If they do too much of something, and that's when they hear but they don't listen. You know, right? So when you do too much of anything, then someone's telling you to chill or relax or, hey, you know what I mean? Right? Then what happens is that when someone does not get their ways,
then that's when they start. Well, what do you say? Bulk up. Be masculine. Be like, yo. Let me take over.
Hold on.
Let me lead the fort.
Hold on. Right, and then because I'm going based on what you're saying right now. Right, I'm going based on what you're saying right now.
Right.
Right.
It's just foolishness because you guys just want to be difficult.
It's not difficult.
Yeah,
it's not
you guys
difficult.
just want to be difficult.
No, it's not difficult. And like let the records reflect. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say,
like Mr. Aya. Mr. Aya with that damn record reflecting.
That's exactly.
The record soon brought.
I said, hold on. You know what I noticed here? This is what I noticed. Every time me or Rooms have something to say, Matic, you have to chime in, or Jareen has to cut. Like, you know what I mean?
Matic's laughing.
Yeah, because it knows it's true. It is what it is.
All right, go on, go talk.
Like, you know what I mean? Okay. And that's where it comes down to what I always say. What the first thing I said to you, respect. You understand what I'm saying? You can't cut somebody off. You can't cut somebody off and say
no respect. Hey, Matix,
none.
You too.
But all I'm saying, I'm just saying what you're saying once again is that when a female says I'm not feeling feminine, like for you not to feel feminine, you gotta look in yourself on why you don't feel feminine. Like, I'm being honest, and I say this, and I'm gonna say this up front. Like, at the end of the day, like a man could be your king, and he can console you, he can hug you, he can love you, he can whatever. But at the same time, when a man needs to be a man, he needs to take care of what he needs to take care of. His queen needs to understand that. If his queen cannot understand that, that's where that emotion, those things start to take into effect, and that's when her mind gets clouded. And starts thinking left, right, and center because she's not secure with herself. And I'm always seeing men like to comfort her, say, it's okay. Don't worry, we understand why you feel, because men are taught to try to understand their woman. But most women do not understand their man. And if you understood the man, there'll be no reason for you to even think that I gotta be more masculine.
Right.
In certain situations. That's all I'm gonna say to that. That's all I'm just saying I'm just going based off what you were saying, Rooms. There you go.
And that's a different conversation, though.
Yes.
I'm talking about just, again, unemotional or emotionally unavailable men. And
I'm just saying,
not allowing
I don't know why I'm going to say this a million times. I don't know what man out there won't have a nice woman that come out to be like, yo, like,
I'll find one and
you're
show
good?
you.
You're hungry? Boom, boom. Babe, yo, I see that you're low. Let me throw you a band.
No,
yeah, see, exactly. I'm trying to set you guys up. You guys are emotional with that little food that we could buy the food for you guys to cook, but when we like, yo, send a little money.
Listen, I'll find one and I'll show you. But you didn't go with your list. What's your list?
My list is simple.
Yeah.
My list is, what am I looking for? Straight up, before it'll probably be looks, 100%. You know what I mean? But ride or die. Straight up, just ride or die. Like, just ride or die. Someone who could just ride with you. And I know women don't like the die part, but
who likes the die part?
Right? But no, someone who could just ride with you, and that ride part is pretty much everything. Mm-hmm. Everything, because actually, like, same like you, Dream. I was just listening to someone who posts something, man, and he'll talk about love, and you're just like, okay, why do you love that person? Like, so a man saying like, why do you love that woman? Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And it's crazy, is because we always think of, we love this person because this person does this, this person does that, this person does that. Like, they ride, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And he fully said it. He's just like, oh, okay, so really and truthfully, that's not going to last.
Facts.
And I'm like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, yo, you love that person because this person's doing. He's like, exactly. That's selfish.
Right.
Because you're pretty much loving that person because that person did all this stuff for you.
For you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. It literally made me think. And I'm just like, he's just like, if you love someone, you should be selflessness and really be like, okay, you know what? Like, I love this person because I did this for this person. Mm-hmm. Because, listen, and that will be forever, as you said, Gems. That's a forever love. Because once you're doing something for that person, and that's out of love, the whole works, and that person will ride with you, which I said, ride or die, do everything for you, and you're not going to come into that. Because say now you love that person because that person did everything for you. Now, why when that person doesn't do anything after that? Do you still love them? Because you went in that saying you love that person because of
all they did. So for me, I get that because for me, when I love someone, when they're okay, is when is my love being shown. Right. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
So for me, for me to know that you're okay, or for me to ensure you're okay, that's when I know I start to love somebody. Not so much for what they do for me, obviously. As females, we enjoy certain things. We like certain things, of course. But once I'm in love with someone, I know I love that person when they're worried, I'm worried. You know what I mean? Right. And when I need to know that they're okay, and then the people around them are okay. And like once I know I have those feelings of like, you know, that the person's all right, then that's... Yeah.
No, that's key. So for instance, so once again, my list is a ride or die. Mm-hmm. That's about it. It was looks before, but it's more ride or die. And,
so did you find your list in your wife?
Not all of it.
Right.
No, I'm being straight up. Not all of it at first, but then as I said, with that whole love kind of thing, I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, I got her, and then from there it just opened up. A lot of doors, a lot of opened up my eyes. And I was like, oh snap, okay. So that literally almost changed me.
Right,
which I was like, dang, you know what I mean? But sometimes there's that little gallus of me, you know.
It's probably you. Yeah, it's you.
Stop the foolish.
It's you.
All right, what's the next thing?
All right, so this one's a quick, fun one. Someone asked us to the panel, green banana or plantain? What's your favorite? Out of the two, I must say.
What's the difference?
There's a difference. Green banana you have to boil.
I know.
And eat with mackerel and ackee and saltfish.
Oh gosh, and dumpling and yam.
That's some hardback food. Ground food. So put it back. For me, I'd probably say if I had to choose, like there was just a pot of boiled banana, green banana, or plantain, I would do plantain.
You do plantain?
Yeah, but it has to be like a nice sweet plantain.
Okay.
And not spoil and start sour and them things. I went to one of the Jamaican food spots in Hamilton the other day. I won't say where. And
I can tell you.
The plantain did sour. I was so upset.
I can tell you.
You hear about ticks? You know those ones where you're just like, it was so Jamaican gross.
Spot only give up plantain.
That gives sour plantain. I was so mad on my lunch.
Just shaking his head. Judge, plantain or green banana?
Plantain.
Plantain? Do you like your plantain fried dry?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
It's plantain. Could be boiled.
Oh, you'd eat boiled plantain?
Mm-hmm. No, I can't eat boiled plantain.
Oh, you like boiled plantain too, Matix?
That's the best.
Boiled plantain? That sounds real Cuban or Mexican to me.
No, it's Jamaican.
And they eat boiled plantain. Yeah, that must be from Clarendon or something like that.
St. Thomas.
Oh, St. Thomas. Sorry.
Kingston.
We don't do that in St. Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry. The St. people. So where's St. Thomas? Where's St. Thomas? I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay. Because I don't know.
Sarah, sorry. So what'd you say, Sarah? No. What she said? She said plantain?
She said boiled plantain. But it's plantain, eh?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. You know, I like plantain, but then I realized I got older. I started liking the
But green banana you need with other stuff.
With other stuff.
Plantain you can just eat on its own.
So are we just saying what you're going to eat on your own?
Yeah, what you're going to eat on your own. It has to be plantain.
Have to be fried
because green banana, you need something.
You need something with it.
And to sop up the gravy and callaloo and saltfish or something. You need something else with the green banana. So whoever asked that question, I hope you're listening. There's the answer.
Plantain. So it seemed like plantain all true. Boil, fry.
There's this question, but I just feel like it's going to cause problems.
Say it. I like it. I like it. I think I know. Say it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Someone asked if women should pay for more dates.
Right. You want the fellas start?
Go ahead. What do you say? Yeah.
Okay, I'll start. Yes.
Why?
Why not? That's my question. Why not?
That's why I'm laughing.
Because, okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me tell you my why because I don't want to throw it back on you.
All right.
So my thing is that nowadays, even back then, the whole words, whatever you want to say, it's almost like that's that expectation of, okay, men has to go out. Mm-hmm. Okay, anytime we go out, Men have to handle it. Men have to do this and that. But when we throw back into, I guess you could say your guys face the whole works, to be like, okay, if we're at home, this and that, it's like, yo, why is the place dirty? How come you guys can't wash the dishes? Why is dirty clothes the whole works? What do you guys want to say? So if we expect you guys to do that, as you guys expect us to, you could say take care of the bills or technically go out and buy food while we're out on the street or whatever, this and that, I expect the same thing. If that's not happening, then I'm like, okay, cool.
Okay, but what if that is happening? Then you shouldn't expect her to have to buy more.
Sure.
Okay.
But we know that's not happening.
How do you know that that's not happening?
How's that happening?
How is it not happening? I don't understand.
Okay, so let me throw this out here, and this is for anybody, everyone, obviously our listeners, the whole work. So forget marriage because that's whatever. So say if you're in a relationship, the whole works. In a relationship, go from there. Live in separate households, the whole works, right? If you do have the key, the whole works, do you go over to your boyfriend's house, whatever, and then be like, okay, you know what? Let me make sure I wash up the dishes, make sure the place is clean, the whole works, every day,
every opportunity,
every opportunity that you
Why
have.
not?
Okay, so you don't get frustrated.
But here's the thing, and that's why I say this. Because relationships are give and take, right? You know what I mean? So if we're going to be honest with ourselves, if we're with a man and we want them to pay for this and pay for that and pay for whatever, we do have to give our little bit. You know what I mean? Whatever that may look like.
Right.
Regardless if people want to think that there's no balanced relationship, there is.
Right.
Right? So absolutely, I don't think we should have to pay for more dates because we're giving you good front. We're taking care of the house.
Oh, shit. What if you don't have front?
But we're giving you good front and you're taking the front. Okay, you guys are taking the front. Okay. You're getting good front. We're putting in the pension, right? Right, Matix, pum pum pension. You're putting in cocky pension. We're keeping the house clean. We're uplifting you as men. We're doing all these things. Then
definitely.
Yeah.
Why are we not doing it?
Then that's on you. That's if you're in a relationship where your girl is not doing that. Okay. Then question yourself why you're with that girl if that's what you want. Oh, boy. Am I wrong?
No.
Right?
No. That's not right.
How is that not right? You're with somebody that's not doing what you would like them to do within a relationship, but they're expecting something from you. Then leave. No?
Matis, what do you think?
That's fair, but I don't agree that women shouldn't pay for dates. I absolutely 100% agree that women should pay for some dates, like 25% of the dates.
Like birthdays.
And birthdays, anniversaries, taking you out, special thing. You want to go sushi or jerk hot or whatever, let me get it. Or he pays for a round of drinks and you get the movie tickets or whatever, you pay for parking. I don't want you to be a burden up on these poor men, especially with inflation, because we know they ain't got it, okay?
Good job. They're even putting the pandemic into it.
They're look a bit dusty.
We have to reach out a little bit right now, or else, it's kind of sticky out there.
So my thing, I love it. I love what you just said. I like that. I think the women should pay when they say, hey, I want to go out and go eat.
No, not all the time.
Imagine.
Like, say I want to go out and go eat. I feel like you should bring me to go eat.
We should go out. I'll be like, yeah, man, let's go.
No, not all the time. Not all the time.
So
if the man's just like, yo, I'm taking you out, then you're good.
No, not all the time. And you know this because anytime I go out with you and Howard, you and Mr. I Am, excuse me, anytime I go out with you guys, Matix, I make sure the two of them, I said I have two men here. My wallet is not supposed to come out.
Doreen, I understand 100%. I've been there. I used to go to club with nothing, not even a stick of gum. Please, you're taking me out, buy me Dentine. Okay?
Right.
Horrible. Okay? Make you pay for all my friends for the rest of your life.
Right.
Now, we're mature, we're older. We gotta meet mans in the middle. Sorry, I don't mind meeting a man in the middle.
Okay,
it's not
10%.
dusty to me. You're working towards a goal. We're gonna get that sixplex. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that rental property. We're gonna get what we need to get. And let me go half on a Tim Hortons. Let me go buy you a DQ. Right? It's nothing.
Mind you, I agree with that, but I just think sometimes, like, for a date night,
right?
Because if I'm with someone, I'm going to spend money too. You know what I mean? I will spend money. I'll be like, okay, this, that, the second and third, whatever, right? But I don't think it should be a question.
I said, whoever leads it, pay for it. So if the man just like, yo, babe, you know what? I want to take you out, then you're good. But basically,
sometimes you have to wait. Sometimes you have to wait forever for that. That is like,
no, Gems.
Which is a whole next show.
Gems, what do you think? We only have like 2 minutes.
I've been laughing the whole time here because of
2 minutes.
I agree with you.
Should women pay for more?
No, should women? Sure, why not? They want to go out more, right?
Simple.
Yeah.
We trying to save up a little bit, We're trying to lead, take care of the family.
I didn't even like this question because
we're trying to lead. Lead the family, No, some money in the pocket, lead.
I put you this way. Right?
Minute.
Less than a minute. Most men think about the future. Most women think about now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right? So...
Except for Matex, because it seemed like Matex was just like,
well, that's why I said most.
She want own Timmy, rental property. Matex, go on.
Because she finally understood. Mm-hmm. If you have a man, that man is trying to lead and trying to do something.
If he's not emotionally unavailable, then he let you in. Go ahead. Sorry. Sorry.
Yo, 1 second. Hold on, Rooms. Once again, where's the respect when someone's talking? Right? So, ladies, I know you guys looking in the camera. I'm just like, if you want to understand most men, be respectful. That's all you have to be. Maybe that's what it comes down to. And when we're talking about the dates and stuff, if a man has a future in mind, he has plans ahead, then he's not worried about a date. He might sacrifice a few dates, right? So I'm saying, to get where he needs to go. And
I'm going to kind of jump on it because I'm not really that person. That's just me. Oh my gosh, I don't want my wife to kill me. But my thing is like, I think the dates are overrated kind of thing. Like, I'm just saying, like, okay, we're going on a date for what?
I don't think dates are overrated. I think dates are very important. I think it's important because I find sometimes we as people just tend to meet someone and you become intimate, that can't work. You got to spend time. And a date doesn't always have to involve money, to be honest.
Okay.
A date can be many things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A date can cost, 2 coffees and a muffin. And you're going for a walk along
Why
Lake
does
Shore.
he have to pay? We could just write.
Or a date can be a picnic, bringing food somewhere to the park and sitting down.
Why does it be food?
Like, so you know what I mean? You don't have to spend money. A date could be the two of you walking.
What we have again when you have just something
and
simple.
you just don't like spend money. You like hold on to money tight.
Right. Crayon and paper, put yes, no.
It could be anything. A date could be anything.
What's the something?
Origami your mouth. Listen, we have 1 minute left.
1 minute left. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks to all our listeners,
our listeners that
and
was
I'm
giving
still
us
not
all
going to
these
answer
questions.
y'all.
Oh, whatever. You know what I mean?
But send the message.
You think she's too good? That's why.
Matrix, thank you very much for taking the time to join this this conversation kind of thing. You know what I mean?
It was fun.
It was definitely fun. Gems,
you already know.
Billy, we already know.
You know.
So what are you saying, Mr. Ian?
I'm going out to go eat.
Wow. I like that. Can I come? Because definitely you're paid.
No,
you want to go
absolutely
eat.
not. Because if you come, you're definitely paid.
Anyways, it's your boy Rooms in the building.
It's your girl, Miss Jareen.
And big shout out to Mr. I Am, wherever he is, working, making us money. Oh, he could take us all out. You see?
I know. He's been listening. He was messaging me during the show saying that I'm lying.
Wow. Anyways, thank you guys. Welcome to EIP. I definitely know that Linky Links is not in the building this week, but hopefully next week and whatnot. So look out for Street Talks. Everyone, big up yourself.
But his show's on, so just listen. Stay tuned.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
We hope that you've enjoyed the EIP experience, a podcast for the people.
Hey, peace and blessings. This is Lucia D inviting you to join me each and every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. for Honey Drop here on iLive Radio. Journey with me each week as I spin the latest international sounds in new soul, R&B, hip-hop, and a little taste of everything in between. Every show features independent producers from across the globe in the beats beneath, and the 10 sweetest vibes of the week smooth out the night in the 10 Drop. Honey Drop, each and every Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, here on iLive Radio. Serving up audible treats like honey, always with a heavy beat drop.
Every Friday, take a trip around